I got a message talking about bad people do our post. Now, I was a little confused about it at first because I'm like, she can't be talking about me, but I do see where she was talking about me at it. No, in this instant, this is a hit dog hollering because I never said her name. I just said I know how to throw subliminals too. So that's what I said. I ain't called her name. I ain't called no motherfucking body's name. But this is a hit dog hollering because both majority of J4K know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And the reason you said neck bone and you ain't had nothing to do with the you ain't even say nothing in the public about when Munchie and Easy E was trying to tell that lie about my husband, but you behind the scenes say the shit to neck bone. So I just happened to be sitting at home thinking one day like she said Jen said what? So again, one, Jen never had my address. So one, where was Jen going? Jen still don't have my address. She just has my phone number. Two, it was my son, not my husband. Three, Jen didn't even make it 10 minutes away from her house before her car broke down. So I would love to know. That's why I said, I'm going to see if I can get Jen to come hit my live with me. Because I would love to know about how Jen told you, Bam, that I ain't coming outside because my arms are bruised up. My arms are bruised up. My arms? It would take a dummy to believe some dumb shit like that. But anyway, so you were still behind the scenes, sitting neck bone shit. Ain't had nothing to do with you. I ain't gonna speak in your name. Won't beef with you, no none of that. But that's what you said to behind the scenes. Again, Jen could have told you that. Couldn't have. There was no reason for Jen to leave her fucking house at all. But back then, Jen didn't have my phone number. Back then, she didn't. So, and that's another thing. She did have my phone number back then. Now that I'm thinking, no address, no phone number, no nothing. Where was Jen going? That's what That's what I'm really tripping off with y'all in this motherfucking story. You told Neckbone that, so I comes out and I throw a subliminal and it hit dog holler because I was talking about her. She says she never called Faith. Okay, so that's neither here nor there. You didn't have to call Faith. All I know is phone calls were made, like I said on my community wall. The police showed up. Don't know who called them. The police showed up because you wouldn't. I don't know if it was because he hit you in your face or because you wouldn't give him his TV back. I don't know why the fuck the police showed up. That's all I know is this shit showed up. Now, if I can remember correctly, the private live, because we saying names. Now, Lovely, if I'm wrong, you tell me I'm wrong. I think the private live happened on Lovely's channel, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. All I remember being is a private live and people being wary because Bam was hit in the eye from some dude that she moved up in Pop's house with her. At first she was living in his house. And I guess from what was told to me, I guess the girl came back, or however that may be. I don't know if the girl put both of them back. All I know is the girl supposed to showed up. I don't know if she came home and seen her in her house. I don't know. I don't know, but all I know is the girl came back and they ended up at Pop's house, her and the guy. Something happened with the TV. I don't know if they got the arguing. Something happened with the TV. Bam was punched in the eye. Sis was called. I don't know. Well, I ain't gonna say she was called because Bam couldn't do all say she didn't call Sis. However, it may be because I can't remember if Sis say she called Bam or Bam called her. All I know is I was told about it. And not recently. I was told about it when it first happened. When the fucking private labs and shit was done. Back then. This is what I'm talking about. And I just happened to think about it when after that vote put that shit up. I'm like, you showing it? When it's really receipts out here on you getting beat up. Not me. Ain't no domestic violence charge. My mother was knocking niggas out. That's why you don't see no domestic violence charges. He was dumping niggas on their head. He was doing that shit to niggas, not me. That's why you don't see no domestic violence charges on nothing of his. You ain't gonna find it. You're not gonna find it. Because the shit don't exist. While you behind the scenes trying to push something. So yes, I said something about it because you shouldn't have even been behind there telling neckbone a motherfucking thing about nothing. When this shit don't even make sense. Like certain people can't talk. Now I don't think Lovely gonna come out here and be like, yeah, it was her. She might not because her and Bam cool right now, whatever, but I know what the fuck happened. I'm on the only motherfucker that was in that motherfucking private life. I know that motherfucking much. And it happened. Simple as that. Now, I ain't read the community the wall verbatim because she was talking to me and somebody else in the same damn post. Because the rest of that shit, I don't even know what the fuck she talking about. Only thing that had something to do with me was she said, yo sis, I didn't call your sis or whatever. However the case may be, sis was called. I mean, however the case may be, y'all was on the phone together. Put it like that. And I'm trying to remember, man. I can't remember, man. I need to get this other phone. Because it's some shit I'm forgetting, and I know I am. I know I'm forgetting. But anywho, yeah. So that's what that was done for. And I'm tripping off. That's all they want you to do is get on your community wall and do that and do this and do that. Like people don't see. You didn't see what Neckbone put out? You don't see Bam just starting shit. You're just running them out. Like, please, like, anyway, what you would expect that from? Yeah, who get mad about it? That's the reason why I was done. I still ain't mad. Still ain't beefing. I mean, if you can talk your shit, I can talk mine too. It's just that simple. Still ain't mad with you. Still ain't beefing with you. Hey, Miss Cena. I remember this. I just wasn't paying attention to what she was saying. Okay, so it was your lab. I wasn't sure if it was. I just remember being in a private lab, but I wanted to say it was mine. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was yours, but you was the only one that was doing the private labs, loving like that. You know, when all of us had to get together, you was kind of the only one that was getting us together with the private labs. Hey, nigga, how you doing, boo? Bums, hey, baby. But yeah, so while you sending him that shit, tell your own story. I don't have a story to tell about. I got a story to tell about a lot of shit in my life, but it ain't about my husband putting his motherfucking hands on me. That just ain't true. As far as my son, one more time, he told me get off the internet, argue with them bitches. Because he called them women bitches, I said something to him about it because he was, 18, 19, but it still was disrespectful for him to be calling them women fucking bitches. Whether I was arguing with them or not. That had nothing to do with you. And at this point, you a grown man. So, yeah, I kind of got on his ass a little bit. Like, don't disrespect the woman like that. Don't call them women bitches. You understand what I'm saying? Even though that's what, he did it for his mama, but still, I raise my children a different way. Like, don't do that shit. Don't do that. It's only the fucking internet. It was no reason for to be calling, the women bitches like he did. And that's what that was. So yeah, I say I know how to throw subliminals too. I knew a hit dog was gonna come out and holler. I just was sitting back waiting for you to come out and holler and tell everybody it was you. Of course, J4K knew who I was talking about, but your new people, I'm sure they didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about because they were nowhere around then. Nowhere. Well, since you told them, I might as well come out and tell it out. Tell it how I remember. I remember more shit. But see, I don't want to say it the wrong way, but it's more shit that happened than what I just said. And then, like I said again, I don't remember. I know a woman came home. I don't remember if she caught Bam in the house. All I remember was a woman popped up and Bam and the man, I don't know if it was an older, well, Bam and a nigga went back to Pop's house. And a little while later, the shit with the TV happened. And shit like that. So yeah. So if you want to know why I said it, that's why. And I still ain't mad because, I mean, you ain't had no reason to say that shit to Neckbone. Me and you won't beefing. We won't talk a shit on each other. And you just sending him shit for what? It was no point. That's what I be saying. It don't be reasons to be doing shit. You know, sometimes you don't even be having a reason. Like, what? And he come out here lying, making up. He did this to her. I ain't showing not one domestic violence charge. He did this. That's why he came and did it, because Bam told you that, bro. You would have been better off reaching out to Jen Pitts, my guy. That what you should have did. That what the fuck you should have did. I'm sure you probably still got an email or something. Well, no, shit, no, you don't, because you left your old phone, so no, you don't. You might not have no way. But I definitely reached out to her. Mm. And one day when she doing it, I'm gonna see if she can motherfucking hit the live and tell it, and let her tell it. Let her tell it. Because we've been over this. We went over it when it first happened. We've been over it when we squashed the beef. Me and Jen have been on the same panel talking over on her and Jay panel talking about the same shit. This shit that been talked on how many times? That's why it won't talked about no more, because me and Jen straightened that shit out years ago. Years ago. Hey Kayla, how you doing, boo? So that's pretty much all I had to say. That's it. Funny how they tried to speak on you and I over some program. Exactly. Okay, and that's exactly what I was saying, Kayla. Like, I was just sitting back like, well, wait a minute. And I honestly, I had forgot all about it until I saw those receipts. I had forgot all about that. And then it all just started coming back to me. I'm like, wait. So I threw a subliminal on my wall. Then I threw a couple of more in my live. I did. I sure did. But I knew she was gonna come out and say something, because a lot of this shit happened on YouTube too. Now, how I got to YouTube, I don't remember how I got to YouTube. And go lie about that. All I remember was being in a private live, and we all know who private live it was. But Lovely, you just said you know what she was talking about. Lovely, weren't you up there hollering about what happened to Bam? Wait, what, y'all? Before Bam even got on the panel? Anywho. Hey, Sweet Pea. How you doing, love? Anyway, that's all I had to say. Y'all be easy. Now, please stop saying that about my husband unless y'all can produce some fucking domestic violence charges. Unless y'all can produce something with my name in it. Or do y'all want me to let him get up here and tell y'all how the fuck he beat the nigga ass? Then y'all gonna be thinking I'm pushing shit in y'all face. I can let him tell y'all the story. It's a few motherfuckers ass. It ain't just one nigga. It's a few of them. And then he got re-indicted on the first one. I'm telling the truth. Ain't no lying about it. Shit. You don't see no motherfucking possession to sell dope. You don't see none of that. You don't see none of that shit. No, why? Because you do your dirt by your lonesome, not with a bunch of motherfuckers. You understand? But anywho, much love, y'all. Y'all be easy. I'm sure I'm gonna have to come and do a live again. Another one. Well, maybe not, because, you know, the shit I'm saying happened for real. So yeah. Y'all be easy. I'll holler at y'all later.